Ryan Smith has issued a question in the chat room. Have you tried out Total Extreme Wrestling 9 yet? I'm not surprised I got asked this. But no, I have not tried Total Extreme Wrestling 9. I know there's a demo that I can do if I don't want to pay $35 for it. But the thing is, as much as I love Total Extreme Wrestling 2020, and I still play it to this day, I'm not the type of guy that's going to buy another variation of Total Extreme Wrestling unless there's something that unless there is something that makes me say that's worth another $35. Let me explain. I played Extreme Warfare Revenge because it was free.
Mm-hmm.
I played Total Extreme Wrestling 2005 because it was free. I played Total Extreme Wrestling 2005 until 2020. And then I got sick of it. The mods stopped updating after you got to 2014. But it was so like when in 2020 I was like, do I buy 2016 for the cheaper price or do I buy 2020 because it's coming out? And when I heard Total Extreme Wrestling 2020 for the first time ever was going to let you control developmental companies like NXT or Ohio Valley Wrestling or Florida Championship Wrestling without having to control the main company, I thought, that's awesome. That's never been done before. So I'll get 2020. I'm kind of looking for something with Total Extreme Wrestling 9 before I pay money for it. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I still play 2020 to this day. I'd still be doing the Invasion storyline. That's not going anywhere.
Okay.
So, and I'm still doing the other storylines that I do, the other series. I might even start a third one. But as far as Total Extreme Wrestling 9, the one thing I know is like you can break that is not in other games. You can break it into different parts. Like you can take a promo and break it into parts. So like when you have a wrestler come out and talk for 5 minutes, then he gets interrupted by someone else. You can make that interruption be its own part, but of the same promo. You couldn't do that in previous Total Extreme Wrestling games. So that is something new. You also have to have enough creative points to run a show if it's an A show or a pay-per-view. You get creative points by having booking meetings, and you can decide like who's on your booking committee. So I've seen a couple of things that are not in Total Extreme Wrestling 2020, but especially with things going on, especially it's just with me still enjoying 2020 so far. I just don't see myself jumping to Total Extreme Wrestling 9 yet, and if I don't, it's just it's not something I jumped on every variation that came out every 3 or 4 years. Dr. Games 101. I know your history with Total Extreme Wrestling is a lot more sparse than mine. But what do you have anything to say about Total Extreme Wrestling 9 coming out just this past like a week and a half ago?
Yeah, I'm very surprised. I just used just now about the matter. It's I know that it's coming out this year. Like wow, it's high flies. You just played 2020 like how many years or how many months easily, and it's it's like goddamn already. But yeah, it's I hope Total Extreme Wrestling 9 will have better roster systems. Like it's a change, but like more like to like add on older wrestlers from WWE, ECW,
Well,
WCW.
you can do that with the mod. That's not total. That's not Total Extreme Wrestling. You are kind of thinking of this like a WWE game. Uh, you can do wrestling from '90s or the 2000s or even the '80s if you want. You just got to download the right mod pack.
Oh yeah, the mod pack you showed
Or
me
you
many
got to
years
download
ago.
a mod pack that has everyone because there are certain mod packs that have like wrestlers from the '80s and wrestlers from 2010 in the same world, but they're all active at the same time.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
You can do that, but that's not Total Extreme Wrestling. That's up to the modders, and I do know the modders are going to be, if they're not already, hard at work creating different mods and times in history that you can play, that you can simulate in Total Extreme Wrestling 9. So I haven't picked it up yet. I don't have any plans to pick it up immediately. Um, but then again, I didn't pick up 2020 till 2021. So I'm not a guy that gets it day one. I'm but I'm keeping an eye out to see what is new in this version that is not in 2020.
Okay.
That's
Let's
the
help the
only.
modders. I think I say this though. Let's help the modders make it a little easier for um, novice players like myself to add into the rosters of from wrestling from the past of different organizations, WE, WCW, you name it, and then just put that into into format. That'd be great. I'll
Well,
definitely play that
that's
game
a
left and right.
again, that's not even the modder's problem. You just gotta know how to do it.
Okay.
I actually, I don't know if that video's still up on BitChute or not, but I did do a video on how to add a new mod to Total Extreme Wrestling 2020.
Okay.
Uh, I think you've even seen it.
Yeah, at least once.
Yeah. So, and like I said in the video, if you don't know what the hell you're doing, follow me along step by step because I'm going to try to break each step down to as uh, as I'm going to break each step down as much as I can, you know, to
Yeah.
and I even added a new mod while explaining every little thing I was doing, so you could see that that's how it worked.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so that's how I feel about Total Extreme Wrestling 9. Again, I love it. I love 20, but I love 2020. I love the series, is what I meant to say. I was there since the first game, Extreme Warfare Revenge. Um, 2020, I love it. 9 definitely looks interesting, but um, I got to see more before I commit.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, you gotta like test the waters before you go into the
Well,
whole thing.
there's a demo, but even that, it's like there's got to be something that's going to make me put down my money and say, okay, I'm getting this game, but I'm still going to have 2020. I'm not getting rid of 2020 one way at all. So it's like, there's got to be something here that's making me try out this one. Uh, Last time it was the last game I had was 2005, which was the last free one.
Hmm.
Um, that's what made me get 2021 because I wanted to play AEW series, which actually went pretty well for like the first year in the game. Um, but like I said, there's got to be something that makes me try out the new one.
Okay.